In a significant recognition of indigenous sovereignty and the rights of indigenous nations, the United Nations has published its 25th report on biodiversity and human rights, featuring the official submission of KAILASA, the first ever sovereign state for Hindus and a founding member of the United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations, the UAN. In publishing the report, the United Nations has reaffirmed the Juridical Statehood of KAILASA, lending legitimacy to its sovereign operations under international law and affirming its right to participate in global multilateral dialogues as an indigenous nation-state. This acknowledgment strengthens the legal and diplomatic standing of KAILASA and the allied member nations of the UAN in advocating for biodiversity, spiritual freedom, and indigenous rights. KAILASA is a founding member of the United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations, the UAN, a pioneering intergovernmental body uniting indigenous nations and diasporas across the globe to promote ecological harmony, ancestral governance, and spiritual sovereignty. UAN stands as a beacon of indigenous solidarity and wisdom rooted in shared values of sustainable living, reverence for nature, and cultural preservation. Its membership spans indigenous traditions from Africa, the Andes, the Americas, Europe, the Caribbean, Oceania, and Asia. As the world faces mounting ecological collapse and social unrests, UAN affirms that indigenous communities hold vital time-tested solutions from regenerative land management and holistic healing to youth empowerment, intercultural dialogue, and ethical economic models. Through UAN, KAILASA actively contributes its ancient Hindu ecological frameworks to global collaboration, forging alliances with other spiritual and indigenous leaders to co-create pathways for biodiversity protection, climate resilience, and lasting peace. The report also highlights how deep state elements attempted to misuse Interpol to target the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, through false extraction efforts. Interpol rejected the request, citing it as politically motivated and incompatible with human rights. The court rebuked the police, exposing the abuse of international legal systems and reaffirming the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam's protected status as a persecuted religious leader.